3. This is my gaming news reviews. Um, Number 3, my first topic I'm going to talk about is Yakuza 3, or Ryo ga Kotoko. Uh, Means Yakuza. If you played the Yakuza game, you can always kind of relate them to Mafia, kind of Hitman sort of game. Um, Kind of like the GTA, you do missions and do side missions or side mini games. They've just announced some mini games that they've got in their game, and one of them is a golf course, so you can have a game of golf. In the bars that you go to drink, there'll be billiards tables, and there'll be a fishing game for the coast. Yeah, fishing is boring, but it says but for the fishing game, you can go and fish, use food that you've got as bait, fish for them, and you know, sell that fish to the local fish market uh, for money. It's a good way of earning money, and it kind of makes that mini game or that thing a point to play, rather than it just being, oh, you can do it for no reason. This time you've actually got a reason, especially you probably need money to, buy your weapons and stuff like that. So, a great little addition. Hopefully, I want to know if there's going to be any more. But if we go to first screenshot, look at that, absolute fantastic. I'm just going to quickly blaze through them. This game looks absolutely stunning. This game does. The graphics are just beyond belief. I've looked at other games, and there's a game that I'm showing a bit later on, Prototype, and this just knocks it for six. The graphics looks great. I've not played the others, but I cannot wait for this game to come out. Seriously, going to be a great game. Okay, Mirror's Edge. Yep, a disappointing game. But as Need for Speed and Mirror's Edge, EA titles, they've both done shockingly this season for the Christmas period, where the big companies hope to recoup their money that they paid towards the game. Mirror's Edge hasn't, but thankfully I was praying for another one, because I was thinking the first one is basically, if you think about it, a beta. Just one for them to test it, and then the second one is the proper Mirror's Edge game. Hopefully this will happen. But I found good news is that Mirror's 2 has been announced, probably for all consoles like the first one. Absolutely chuffed with that, because I wanted to see another one. I didn't want to see the series died, because everything about it, like the graphics was stunning. The moods, everything thought out was great. It was just the lacking gameplay, and after a while it did get a bit boring. Okay, Dragon Quest. If you played any of the others, you will know that this is probably one of the most popular RPGs. In the region of Final Fantasy. That well loved, and it's massive, massive news for the Wii. That number 10 will be developed for the Wii. Nothing much on it yet, no story, but they just announced it. I mean, a game like this will just sell even more Wiis, and the Wii has sold tons already. But if you're a Wii owner, and there's plenty of you, look out for this game. It's going to be an absolute great title for the Wii. Okay, someone uploaded images by accident to the official Prototype website, so I'm going to save them, and they're which I'm going to show you now. This game has been majorly delayed, and after loads of problems during the way. First thing I'm going to say is, if you can remember back to the Yakuza, which I just said about, look, the texture in there is poor. Pixelation around the thumb, poor shading, poor blood, and pixelation again, and pixelation on the building. Just looks really poor, and I mean, it's not just that one shot, it's throughout, it's through them all. I mean, I've really not got, this wasn't on my radar as of such, but it could be a good game. I'll wait for official review, but yeah, it looks quite disappointing at the moment. Oh, Afro Samurai, not much to say about from. It's voice acted by Samuel L. Jackson. If you watch the anime series, It was just one of those sort of fighting games. He's got a, his father has been killed, so he's, getting his revenge. And it was an awesomely different sort of anime series the way it was done. But as you can see, they've gone for the cartoony Naruto sort of looking game. And it just looks. I'm not sure about it. I'm really not sure. I just don't think it, will appeal. I mean, it looks like Naruto and Dynasty Warriors just combined into one. Um, but I think it could be a good game. But usually these sort of games don't fare well, so I'm still not hanging high hope for it. Actually, I'll show you. I'll go back a minute and show a bit more of the prototype one. So hopefully you can get my meaning of why it was so poor. I'm just gonna get hopefully a kind of close up, as you can see there, and I'm gonna now go to a close up here. Just looks a lot better. I mean, I know it's more destructive and the other one's gonna be more colourful, but just everything about it. I'm just gonna do a level here. It's again going to be quite destructive. I mean, I don't know. I just think it doesn't look that great to me. But some people will like this game, and I reckon it will do well. Right. Okay. Little news. I'm gonna basically just collate my news that I find that are too small to have its own slide or own page, and kind of deals that I find at the moment just for UK only deals. Okay, many companies have been kind of stopping the games. They do an offer and then it goes after a couple of days, so I can't really post that. At the moment, the best I've found is Resistance 2, Little Big Planet, and Motorstorm 2. Motorstorm 2, which has sold over 1 million. And if you think about it, Gears has sold 3. I mean, for Motorstorm, that's a really good, benchmark to hit. So it must, probably a good game. At 19.99, I'm at shop2.net. Go check it out if you haven't got any of those games. I mean, if you haven't got Little Big Planet and you got PS3, then go out now and buy it, because that is the game for the PS3. It's worth to buy a PS3 just for that game. It's an awesome game. Oh yeah. As well, a little story about Cryptic Studios, the studio behind City of Heroes and the forthcoming Champions Online, has been acquired by Atari, meaning the upcoming game, Champions Online, and Star Trek Online, and an unnamed game for 2011 will be kind of spearheaded and controlled by Atari. Probably a good deal for them, and hopefully this means more people working on the game, meaning those games can be a bit better than what it was first hoped. Okay, Home is out tomorrow, the 11th of December, but the open beta, that means for everyone can get it, but it's just the open beta. So yeah, look forward to that tomorrow for PS3 owners. Hopefully this beta won't be around long. Most betas are about a month and then they have the real game. So it's going to be the proper version in about less than a month. Okay, last thing is a shout out to Pete Dorr. Basically, this guy, I found him on his collection of games, basically, his cool gaming stuff. And he's been a regular poster as of now and has got the subscribers he deserves, to be honest. His videos are absolutely awesome, and the stuff he's got are great. His reviewing is really good for like his Mirror's Edge one. Just he looked at things like running through areas where they kind of set the mood by the colours and stuff like that, and other things as well, which other reviews don't. Go and check his channel out. He's got great videos, and as I said, a regular poster. And definitely subscribe. I have, and he's very user friendly as well. I messaged him a few times about a game that I got, a PS1 game. and he replied quickly. So go check his channel out. That's it for guys. See you next time.